Hi, Shauna here. Okay, hands up if the follow through is something that you struggle with. The follow through, the actual taking those action steps to doing the things that you know you want to do to get you to where you want to go. Whether it's exercise, nutrition, stress management, whatever it is, actually physically taking those action steps and following through on them. If that's a struggle for you, hands up. It is something that we all struggle with. I struggle with myself. We have this kind of internal dialogue that goes on in your mind where it's like, okay, enough is enough. I'm going to start doing this on Monday. I'm going to get myself ready to go. I'm going to go out and do it. That's it. I'm ready to make the change. And then it doesn't actually happen. So what happens a lot of times is we end up getting lost. We literally end up getting lost in our minds. Our body, our mind, the way we've been living is something that's a pattern. It's a habitual pattern. Whether we like it or not, whether the right things are at the top in terms of our priority list, it's just how we've been living. And so then going and inserting something new that doesn't sort of fit with the flow of our day ends up adding a little bit of resistance here. It's hard sometimes to actually remember to do it or to maintain that as being one of the priorities because your natural way of being is taking you in a different direction. So when we get lost, and this kind of happens over and over and over again, where we fall back into our regular pattern, which doesn't include the thing that we want to change, what we found has worked really, really well is an actual map. It's a map, it's a structure that helps us kind of put on these safeguards so that we can maintain that priority until it becomes something that becomes a little bit more part of our natural world. And then we can release some of the safeguards a little bit, almost like putting the bumpers on the bowling alley lane so that you keep that ball rolling in the direction you want to go. So this map, I typically will use a paper calendar. You can use your computer calendar, you can put, something on your phone, whatever it is, but physically map out what your goal is. So let's use exercise as an example, where it's something like, okay, you decide, I want to start exercising. Okay, what are you going to do? Are you going to walk? Are you going to bike? What are you going to do? Get specific. Okay, I'm going to walk. For how long? 10 minutes? 30 minutes? Where are you at? Okay, I'm going to start with 30. Okay, 30 minutes. Now, how many days a week? Is it something where you think realistically you can do 5-7 days a week? Or should you start with 2 or 3 days a week? Okay, 3 days a week. Which days? Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So all these decisions already are all done now. They're finished. So you don't have to get lost in your mind anymore. They're finished. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you're going to walk for 30 minutes. Okay, what time? What time are you going to walk? Okay, 9 o'clock in the morning. This is when you're going to do it. So book it in, just like you would book in a dentist appointment or a haircut appointment where it's scheduled. It is a scheduled time with yourself. And so now, okay, I've got this mapped out. It's in a structure. I can see it, put it somewhere that reminds you. And now what are the steps that you can do to help you prepare for that? So one of the things that often works well is to tell somebody. So tell a friend, tell your spouse, partner, someone that I'm going to be walking at 9 o'clock in the morning. So this is going to be my routine. It's almost like a bit of an accountability thing. You can tell me, I'll help you too. And so you can talk to someone about it. What do I need to prepare? Am I going to use headphones? Where are they? Do I have music on my phone that I want to use? Okay, put it on. Where are my shoes? What am I going to wear that day? Have it all mapped out. So all these decisions are done, so that when it comes time to actually now the follow through, it's as simple as putting on your shoes and going out the door because everything else is done. You already know, you've kind of put these bumper pads in there so that it's much easier for you to actually follow through. You can set an alarm on your phone 30 minutes before 9 o'clock, 8:30, the alarm goes off. Reminder, we're going for a walk at 9 a.m. Because again, you're naturally, when you wake up, going to start to head towards what you habitually have done over time. And so you need these little things to kind of bring you back to what your focus is that day. And then as you start to do this, it's gonna become a little more natural for you. You're gonna get a little bit more momentum. And some of these safeguards that you have in place, you can relax a little bit. But at the moment, it's really good to structure it out, map it out. Same thing with nutrition. Maybe it's I'm not going to have snacks in the evening. Okay, which nights am I not going to have snacks? Okay, so Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm not going to have snacks. Fine. Okay, talking to your spouse. Don't bring those chips near me. I'm not having snacks tonight. They can support you with your goal. Again, that bit of accountability. Prepping yourself. I'm going to go and relax in a different space so that I'm away from where I would normally have my snacks in the evening. Brush my teeth, get ready for bed early. All these things that you can actually pre-decide so that when it's in the heat of the moment, in that time, there's no decisions to be made. You're able to follow through much easier. So reply to me. Raise your hand. Let me know if this struggle is something that you feel as well, and we can work through it together. I hope that helps. Get out those maps. Start to kind of get those decisions down, and it'll make the structure and following through a lot easier. Talk to you soon.